So a few days ago, I made a video emotionally ranting about Honkai Starrail and the volume at which quests are stacked on top of each other. What I failed to do was properly communicate my issues about this and what I'd actually like to see changed to fix this. This will be a relatively short and to the point video now that I have a script. To quickly address some current issues I'm aware of in Starrail, and the first one being power creep. Every gacha game has it. It's not going anywhere. No one has figured out how to counter it. You kind of need power creep to keep selling better characters. I mean, there are ways to not do that, but eventually it gets kind of boring. Okay. Nextly, stop trying to compare Zila to Acheron. You'd have a better time convincing me that Jingyuan was busted at E0 on release. Imbiber Lune is probably one of the first 5-star DPSs at E0 in terms of efficiency. I love him to death. No, I really do. I was there for his quest. I spent like $100 on him on my main account. But in terms of efficiency, he's just a bad DPS. Like he even with E2 Imbiber Lune, he eats too many skill points even with my optimized build to deal with him. Like I can't use, even if I had the buffers to use with him, I can't use them with him because they all eat too many skill points. So he should be an A tier. I'm gonna just keep it 100. Zila Resurgence needs to not take skill points, and every kill she gets should allow her to go again without Eidolons. Based on YouTube comments from my previous video, I'm not sure what other issues people care about right now in the game, but those are the only ones I can figure out off the top of my head. I'd like to thank her forehead 3745 for giving me the best comment I've ever seen on YouTube. It was an actual suggestion and a way which could improve upon the way I did my video. Thank you, random person on the internet. I hope you have a great year. Okay, so first I'll address the first issue, the sheer volume of quests. I don't mind a narratively driven game. In fact, some of them are my favorites. But my issue with Starrail is that it's hard to manage and get rid of those side quests as a new player in a timely manner. Before they build on top of each other, and they just stack on top of each other. I'm eager to advance the main story, but I know if I do that, it'll activate side quests I'm not ready to do, filling up the quest book in a disorderly fashion, which later on can be an annoyance and overwhelming prospect to deal with for new players. Now, in the way quests are done is also the problem. The Ruan Mei event was relatively cute and all, but the side quests it left behind are tedious, lengthy, and hard to want to clear. Hoyoverse has this issue where they feel the need to spoon feed and tutorial every new mechanic they introduce instead of either a short and simple explanation or making the tutorial optional altogether, which I would prefer. Last but not least, the voice acting quests with great plot lines. The Leslie quest I did would have been more interesting had it been voice acted. I feel sorry for the writers who get the short end of the stick and don't have their narratives given voice. In a gacha game, you cannot expect me or others to care about bland-looking NPCs' problems. They are quite frankly unattractive to have on screen. It's like trying to have a fat person teach you about health. No one is generally gonna listen. I love her forehead 3745 suggestion, in which quests should have a brief description of how long we should expect the quest to be and give us an option to sort them based on their length. I would even go further to add that quests should, longer quests for NPCs should be given their own color. I further propose that long blue quests should be given a unique color and voice acted so that we are aware no characters are in that mission and we know it'll be a long quest and it'll allow us to mentally prepare to deal with that quest. Making NPCs of the longer side quests more unique. Give them flair, make them more interesting and attractive. Not every background character needs their flowers, but I'd like to be able to recognize some NPCs at just a glance and enjoy looking at them. And I can't really do that because right now they look like Tower of Fantasy characters. Unimportant, ugly, and low quality. Granted, they look better than Genshin NPCs, but still they're up there with the low quality models. And finally, as a final fix to the way quests and other text mechanics are done, regarding the tutorial bits, I have a sincere disdain for being spoon-fed information. Please give me the option to look at a tutorial if I need it. Most things in the game aren't rocket science, and I can figure out most gameplay mechanics at a glance. I know not everyone can do that, but for players like me who can just say fuck it and figure it out when we'd like to be able to do just that, getting stopped every 5 seconds on a new thing in Starrail introduces and having us click here and click there feels condescending. It's like forced training wheels I don't need and very annoying when I just want to get to the gameplay. I hope this video better serves to the points I really wanted to make instead of the emotional garbage I spat out the other day. Please like and subscribe, and once again leave a comment. And thank you again so much, HerForehead3745, for the suggestion. I will see you all in the next video.